And just to footnote that, normally when you have, let's say, a companion divorce case or a child custody case or a child support case, there's a mechanism to have that civil restraints agreement converted into an order that'll be signed by the judge. I would imagine under the VASPAs, the temporary protective orders, that there's really not going to be that mechanism, right? You're not going to have children in common. You're not going to be going through a divorce. And so most of the time, you're going to be left with the only option, if you do want to consider the civil restraints, of having a civil restraints agreement. So it's not going to be signed by the judge. It's basically going to be akin to a contract between the parties. And in all candor, that may serve as a deterrent if you've got a victim that's concerned, because oftentimes victims want to see the judge's signature, right? They want to know that this is somehow going to be an enforceable agreement. So again, just keep all those things in mind so you can speak to your clients about it.
Right. And the reason it can't be entered into an order is because if the person is dismissing the temporary protective order, then the docket number that was assigned to it in the court is also going away. So no order can be entered under that docket because it's going to be dismissed pursuant to whatever agreement that the parties reached.
Right. And that goes for both the temporary protective orders and the temporary restraining orders. When you dismiss, that docket is closed.
Right. So oftentimes, practically, if there's a divorce matter or a custody or child support matter, we often will file a complaint either for divorce or for custody or support under the non-dissolution docket. And that way, if that docket exists, which it will going forward, then we can prepare and enter an order under that docket. So the order survives the dismissal of the temporary restraining order or temporary protective order.
So now we'll move forward into situations where there's no agreement that can be reached and you're going to be having a hearing. And how do you prepare for the final protective order hearings?